11-point deficit with 5 minutes to go. Cats clawing back. Looking to dig deep here. DeLeon guarding Gracie Mullins. Just a blow by, and she got to the rim and made the basket. 48-35. Amaya Lee bringing it up past the timeline on the other end. Just beat DeLeon. She just guessed the wrong way, which way she was going to drive. Jada Campbell has it, working off a screen from Kerrigan Bailey. Like to see Allie try to go for the rim again. She drives right-handed, blocked by Savednik, and she steals it away. As Sidnor tries to poke it loose from Porter, but can't. And they'll just sort of hold it out here with 4:32 to go in the fourth period. 48-35 with the lead, the Lady Warriors. It's Mullins driving inside, lost out of bounds. Bearcat basketball. As it looks like Kelsey Harrington will check in for the Cats. She'll check in for Lauren DeLeon. Somebody we haven't seen here in this regional tournament. Here in Wise, at least, as Amaya will control as they bring it back up the floor, trailing by 13. Maya looking outside, now back out Sidnor, working off a screen from Lee. Gets up to the free throw line, driving baseline, and we got a foul inside. Maya Lee got a three-pointer off, but the foul underneath after the pass, or right during the pass. That is foul number 5 on Wise Central.
Yeah, and the Bearcats, I don't know.
They're not giving up.
Yeah, they're doing a great job going underneath the screens on the defensive side of the ball because, I mean, they really haven't been a threat from the three-point line unless they get the open
Maya
look.
Lee gets it inside to Allie Sidnor. A lot of contact, but they call a travel on the shot. She made it, and they called a travel on Sidnor. Coach Timmons mad about it. Would have cut it to a 10-point lead if the Cats
had her
would
with
have
the
got
whole body check, and that's the problem is that the body check was what caused the travel.
She was going up with the shot during that contact, but they do call the travel before, so it goes a turnover, no basket. 48-35.
Get mad, Amaya. Get mad.
As Amaya Lee will defend all the way down the floor against Porter. Cats trying to close out.
Now, where's the travel there? It's the same.
Nearly a travel there. They get it. Just a little too quick moving. There's Gracie Mullins charged with the travel. 3:53 to go, fourth period. Got to get the ball in the hoop a couple of times if you're the Cats. You can't be putting these loose possessions.
You got to score the points. Well, great minds think alike, Dylan.
Yeah. Of course, at this point, it's pretty elementary, right? Cats through 3. We're getting outscored in the paint 28-8, Mark.
My goodness.
3:42 to go, fourth period. Amaya Lee looking to drive and a turnover. Try to get it out to Owens. Steal by Brooke Porter. Got to get a stop here if you're the Cats. Trailing by 13. Can't let it get any bigger than it is right now. Coach Timmons sort of crouched over there on the side. And there's a little shot missed underneath. Savednik with the putback, and it's good. 50-35. 15-point lead for Wise Central. 3:19 to go in the ballgame. There's nothing Wise Central's really done that's really shocked us. This is everything we expected them to do, but they've done it really well. As Jada Campbell goes inside. No call there. A lot of contact. Missed the shot. Ball got poked out, and they call a foul on Sidnor. After all that contact, they call that down on this end. At the half-court line, that'll be Sidnor's third, I believe. Yeah, it will be her third. That's 7th foul. So the next one, this will send them to 1-1 now, that being foul number 7. So now UVA or Y Central will be heading to the line from here on out. 50-35, they lead by 15. Coach Timmons.
He's mad.
I don't blame him. There's been a lot of contact down here on the gray and orange end, and we're just not getting the call. That goes out of bounds off of a 1-1 off of Sidnor, and it'll be Wise Central ball. If it could go wrong here in the second half, it went wrong for the Cats. Now, we can't really blame it all on refs, but whenever they've tried to make a run here, sort of been a whistle here and there to call it. Not in their favor. Not saying it matters in this one. Coach Timmons trying to call timeout, and he's not getting the call.
He tried to call a timeout for about 30 seconds before he ended out of the ball, but I guess the ref just didn't have open ears there.
He just didn't want to, I don't think. He's looking right at him. Dude's the bad thing. He's right in front of us. Go inside, and they call a foul on the Cats.
This is getting comical at this point.
Gracie Mullins was driving, and there was a foul. I don't blame Coach Timmons for being angry about it. Now he'll get a timeout, but hey, it's tough when the refs won't listen to you. 50-35, the timeout. Coach Timmons being told to sort of step back there. He's wanting to talk to the ref. That is, we talk about Coach Timmons a lot, but, he'll fight for this team. It's a 15-point game, but he's not going to quit.
These are his girls. That's the thing is this Bearcat team is nothing more than a family, and that's what he tries to prove the point here. He lets Carlos Lee get in there and call the huddle while he fights for his girls.
And he's not going to let, you never know. They only scored 3 points in the third quarter, but they were in this game still. You just got to make some shots, but they had cut it to 11 at one point there, almost got it to 10.
And then hit the shot.
Allie got some contact. They called a travel. She made the shot. She would have went to the line for an and one. That would have put it back to a 10-point game with about 5.5 minutes to go, or 4.5 minutes to go. But, again, you can't go back in time, unfortunately. But 50-35 the score. Again, Coach Timmons called the full timeout, brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol. But Wise Central, again, just showing why they've been sort of the class of the 2D region of late. You've seen it. They know where they're going with the ball. They're on the same page everyone is. And Coach Dotson, you can tell, you can see why he's in that VHSL Hall of Fame as far as for coaching. First free throw up and in from Gracie Mullins. Of course, we could possibly see the
frustration on the Cats right now. It's a telltale sign of the way this game's went.
51-35, 2:51 to go. Second free throw up and in, 52-35. Sidnor will inbound it for the Cats as Lee brings it up the floor. Taylor Owens getting set to check back in.
There you go, drive, Allie.
Allie Sidnor driving. She'll go to the line. A lot of contact there as a foul will be on Callie Mullins. Yeah, at this point, 52-35, you're going to have to get points without time coming off the clock. So this is where you got to do it. But you've got a Wise Central team that's used to holding on to the basketball. They're not a team that's, not like us. If we're trying to hold the ball, we're not quite as adapted. This team right here, they can hold on to the ball and sort of grind it out. That's what they've done all year, and that's what Coach Dotson is really known for. Harrington checks out of the ball game. Taylor Owens back in for the Cats. 2:42 to go. First free throw missed. Rebound goes down to Callie Mullins, and nothing on that trip for the Cats. 2:34 to go here in the fourth, trailing 52-35.
There's been a lid on the bucket the whole half. Only scoring 8 points.
7 points.
27-8.
We had 27, right? Inside, a easy look. Lay in from Mullins is good. Inside baseline, Jada Campbell lays it in. Makes it 54-37. Good drive there for Jada, trying to be physical.
10 points now. So
Wise Central holding it out at the top. Allie Sidnor guarding her as Amaya Lee tries to pull the double team, go in behind her, trying to poke the ball loose, but can't. And like I said, Wise is going to be happy here just to run this thing down. Holding it out at the volleyball line, and a foul called on either Lee or Owens. We'll see. Who knows tonight? You could be a little bit further away from the ball. You never know where they're going to call it.
Anywhere. You could be in the third-story bleachers.
Of course, the foul discrepancy hasn't really been all that much. We just haven't seen the Cats go inside all that much. That is Taylor Owens' fifth foul. She has fouled out of the ball game. First shot is up there from Brooke Porter and good. Minute 36 to go, 55-37 lead for Wise Central. But the good news is this was not an elimination game. Second free throw in. Minute 35. Maya Lee had it for a second, gave it up to Sidnor out to the top of the key. Maya Lee corner three up and rattles in. 56-40. Coach Timmons going to call a timeout. 16-point lead for Wise. Again, Coach Timmons not going to quit. He's going to use every minute of this thing as a learning point. He's done it all year. Every game's a chance to get better. I mean, that's sort of what we've seen this year. The Cats started the year 3-7, are here in the 2D region tournament. Nobody thought they'd be here. Tough loss tonight in this one, down by 16. But they're not quitting. It's sort of been the mantra for Coach Timmons. And don't blame him. I mean, going to have an elimination game coming up Friday or Saturday against either Martinsville or Chatham, and you're going to have to go over that way.
Be a little road trip. I think the whole problem is they switched up from Chick-fil-A to Buffalo Wild Wings for the pregame meal.
Yeah. Went to B-Dubs, didn't they, earlier today? Went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and the other day they went to Chick-fil-A. Coach Dotson calls timeout as the Cats were pressuring the inbounds, almost had a 5-second call. Yeah, it must be something about that, right? But, yeah, something. I mean, really, that third quarter, you know, you still want to say, even after only 3 points in that third quarter, only down by 11, you still had a chance at that point, but they hit that three coming back out to make it 14 on that opening possession of the fourth, and that really sort of killed any, you know, just sort of the thought that, okay, let's get a stop here, go on a run. And they tried. They tried to get back into the ball game there in the fourth period. And I don't think Coach Timmons can question the effort. It's just been about the shots going in and maybe taking too many shots outside. Cats get a steal here as Allie Sidnor comes away with the steal after the inbounds. Maya Lee dribbling it off the corner. Now out to the left wing. Back out three-pointer on the way from Jada Campbell.
A lot of body contact.
No foul, and the Kerrigan Bailey fouled inside.
She'll
they
go
to
the
the
travel.
Well, actually, yeah, they called a travel inside. So no contact foul. She made the shot, but they call a travel and turnover on the Cats. Minute 11 to go. They didn't get that call either. It's all right. Minute 5 on the clock. Get it across. Nearly a turnover there as they'll pull it up and try to run some time. That's Olivia Mullins. Double team there. Cats still trying to play some D. Allie Sidnor comes away with a steal.
Now, where's the body contact
Two
there?
Cats
Yeah, you have to call it.
Diving for the ball, and they'll get a push foul on, I believe, Savednik.
Too little, too late at this point.
That'll send the Cats to the line as that puts them up to the 1-1. That goes on Mullins, actually, not Savednik. What does it say for Coach Dotson, though, at Wise Central? He's won 4 state titles. He's won 3 of them at Wise and 1 at J.J. Kelly before they formed into Wise. He's won at 14, 15, and 17. He's going for back-to-back this year. What's that say about him as a coach?
You know, that's impressive.
First free throw from Campbell up and in. 54 seconds to go here in the fourth period. 56-41. Wise Central leading it. Coach Timmons going to bring in this second group for the Bearcats. Jada Campbell, second free throw up and in as well. 56-42 now the score as Madison Campbell, Brianna Owens, Kelsey Harrington, Madison Lockhart check in, and everybody checks out except for Allie Sidnor. As they'll finish out this game likely for the Bearcats. 52 seconds to go, and Wise will try to get it in. Cats are still pressing here off the inbound. They get it to Savednik at half court looking to drive. Now they'll pull back out. Wise going to be happy to just kill this game, get it over with. This thing was tied 27-27 at half, but Wise just dominating the second half, and Coach Dotson's going to call timeout and get his second group in here with 30 seconds to go in the fourth period. Again, Mark, we've got a full house getting ready for
I was trying to find
evening.
some seats for us to sit down in after this game, but I don't think there are any.
We're going to try to catch the Mac McClung Road Show before it hits the road to state, maybe, if they can. Well, they're in to state, so they're going to be playing Graham later on tonight. Gate City and Graham. Of course, the Lady Cats, it isn't over. Got to play either Friday or Saturday in the first round of the state tournament. Still a great year for them, and it's still not over. As Coach Timmons over there talking to the girls, and we've got possibly a Bearcat Sports Chat coming up this week from Buffalo Wild Wings in Bristol. So make sure you come on out. We'll have the date for that one coming up. We'll talk about it here in the post game as Wise Central gets it on the inbounds. 30 seconds to go in the ballgame, leading 56-42. Nearly a turnover there as it about went out of bounds, but stays with Wise Central. Cats just playing tough D here. Not a lot you can do at this point. Turnover as Lockhart comes away with a steal. Sidnor dribbles it out with 10 seconds on the clock. Timmons urging them to continue to drive. They'll call a foul. Sidnor will go to the line. Would have been nice to have that one earlier instead of that one, right?
Yeah. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Sidnor will go to the line. 7 seconds on the clock. Had to tie her shoe there, so it took a little longer. And Mark, you could feel the energy in this place in that first game, and it wasn't even halfway full, and now we're full half.